There are 6 parts of the air brake test: the governor, the tractor protection system, the leak test, the light test, the pop test, and the compressor test. We finish off with the final 4 tug tests. Remember: governor, tractor protection, leak, light, pop, compressor. The first part to the air test is the governor. We start the truck up to see where the gauges are. If the gauges are not moving and are above 100 psi, we will make 1 to 2 full brake applications, bringing the air gauges down to just above 100, making sure the governor kicks in the compressor. To test the cutout, we wait until the needles stop moving. Once the needle reaches between 120 to 145 psi, the governor will cut out. If it does not cut out, the safety valve will blow at 150 psi. Next, we turn the truck off and go outside to disconnect the lines. First, we take off the blue glad hand and no air should escape. Next, we will disconnect the red line and we should have air escaping from the red air line but nothing from the trailer side. After this, we will go to the back of the trailer and make sure that the slack adjuster is engaged and sitting at a 90-degree angle. Next, we return back into the truck making sure that the red button has popped out above 20 psi. Once this happens, we will make 1 brake application and see if there is any air escaping from the blue line. If no air is escaping, we will go outside and reconnect the glad hands. The tractor protection test is now complete. Next, we'll start the truck back up, rebuilding our air to full, making sure the red and yellow buttons are pressed in. Once the governor cuts out the compressor, we will turn the truck off and perform the leak test. Press and hold the brake pedal as hard as you can. When the air gauge stops moving, start a 1-minute timer. You cannot lose more than 4 psi for a semi-truck and trailer, 1 psi for a straight truck, and 6 psi for a Super B. After the minute is up, we can release the brake pedal. This test is now complete. Next, you will do the light test. You will pump the brakes, bringing the air gauges down till the low warning lights come on above 60 psi. Once the light comes on and the buzzes sound on both gauges, this completes the test. We will continue to pump the brakes until the red button pops out. This should happen above 20 psi. Then if the yellow button did not pop with the red, we will continue pumping to make sure it does pop out. If we get down to 0 and the button has not popped out, we will do a visual check of the slack adjuster to make sure it's at 9 degrees. This test is now complete. The final part of the test is the compressor test. Here you need to make sure the compressor builds from 85 to 100 psi within 2 minutes at 6 to 800 rpm. This concludes the air test. Remove your chocks and complete the final 4 tug test by testing each of the brakes individually. First the red button, then the yellow button, then the spike, and finally the foot brake. The air test is now finished. We hope you found this helpful. If you did, please like, share and subscribe so we can bring you more great content.